Hey everyone, this is Sohul with the Social Panda, and today I'll be talking about the photography show. I went to Birmingham, and specifically the NEC Centre, last weekend to go to the photography show. It's one of the biggest shows in Europe after Photokina in Germany. And as you can see, there are lots of big companies, all the way from Canon, Nikon, all the way down, as you can see, to the companies that you may not know about. Everyone had a stand here, and it was just a massive and amazing event. We had an idea, we packed really lightly for the event because we wanted to see if we could just do the event using an iPhone, a Galaxy Note 4 and a GoPro. So if you see the footage and if you think it's not up to quality, then it's probably the Note 4. And sorry about that. The first thing I want to talk about is drones. I went to the show last year and there was not a single stand or a single company that wanted to talk about drones. And this year there has just been an explosion. After DJI brought out the Phantom, everyone's just been in the game. As you saw the RX350 there, and you'll see the DJI S1000 Plus. Absolute beasts of drones that you can see, that some of them cost over £6,000, and I think people, even the amateurs, are interested in doing aerial photography. And yeah, that's drones. Stabilisation, now that's a big one on us, because as you'll see, all the footage that we've taken, most of it's quite unsteady. And so we were looking at things that we could buy. As you can see, the Steadicam for the iPhone and the GoPro, which looks really simple to use, but let me tell you, it really wasn't easy to use. I found it difficult, and that's because I'm stupid maybe. I don't know how to use stabilization. It could be a mixture of things, but I found it really difficult to use. And remember, these are non-motorized, so this is all handheld. And it's a gyro basically, without having any motors in it. So I found it quite difficult to use. I think this one costs about £90 in the UK, and only compatible with the iPhone 5s, not the later models like the 6 or the 6 Plus. Now, as you can see, this is a bigger stabilizer, and this is to use on bigger cameras such as DSLRs, and I found it again really difficult to use, and it was quite heavy. It's been a while since I've been to the gym, so as you can see, if you are not good at lifting, then you're gonna find it quite difficult to use for a long period of time. Now we move on to the motorized stuff, and this was the biggest draw for us, the DJI Ronin. It costs about £2,000, but it does an amazing job on stabilizing all your footage. Anything, any angle you wish, you are going to get it right, stable. No shakiness at all. As you can see, my assistant Eddie here is doing an amazing job at working the Ronin quite hard, and it doesn't give up. So I give that, for me, the biggest draw of the show, even though there have been a lot of other things out there. All the new DSLRs that were on show, but I found this just amazing to be around. We'll move on to some of the fun stuff that we saw, and as you can see, the slow motion, this was taken on the iPhone 6 Plus, and we played around with it in Premiere Pro to make the footage slower and slower and just play around with it. Let us know what you think of that, because I think that's a really cool feature. There was a litro stand with the new Illum camera, and the camera is really good because what it does, you can take your photo and then focus in after processing, so post-processing as most people would call it. I found it quite interesting, but not a big draw for me. So the next company we went to is called Impossible, and they develop a product called Instant Lab, which essentially gives you a Polaroid picture using your phone. And it's a really nifty little product. All it does, using a lens inside of that box you see, it copies what's on your phone screen using an app that they've developed, and you can give filters and lots of different things using the app. And then once you do that, like she's doing here, she's going to take a beautiful photo of me and my friend, and once you do that, that's us looking great as always. You just apply a filter to it and all the different things that you'd like. Because Polaroid's a square, you just make them square, and then you slam the phone, or rather place it onto the thing, and it will just process the photo by automatically increasing the brightness of the phone so that it gets a really good quality photo, and voila, you're done. The photo will come out the other end, and you give it a little shake, a bit of air, and you'll have a beautiful photo at the end of it. Now, this product costs £160, and it's just not worth it. Moving on, Zeiss was showing off their VR1, which is another VR headset from another company. Now, all they are doing is putting your phone in the front and providing optics for it so that you can see things in 3D or 360 degrees in a sphere. So I tried to take a photo or a video of it using my iPhone camera, and this is what you'd see if you had it on your eyes, and then when you move it around you can see it in 3D like you would be moving, and that's the Apollo 13 aircraft, and it looks absolutely stunning. I think it's something to look into. It's only costing $100, so that was quite good. And that was the show for us. We spent a couple of days there. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a lot of footage because like we said, we packed really lightly, and we didn't take our DSLR, so we wanted to see a little bit of an experiment, see how it goes. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to be doing a lot more photography related videos very soon, so if you enjoyed it, please do subscribe, and I'll keep the quality of the videos a lot better next time. See ya.